Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Eleanor and today I'm going to be doing a review of the OMG Effect 60-second sermons to help you live a fuller life by Reverend Chris Lee. As you can gather by the title of the book, this is a Christian book, so if this isn't the kind of video for you, don't worry about it. I've got plenty of other videos on my channel that you can watch instead. Now, before I quickly get into this book, just want to talk a little bit about Reverend Chris Lee himself. So I came across him on Instagram, where he is quite a big presence on Instagram. He's a pastor for the Church of England, and on his Instagram page he started this thing on Instagram stories called 60-second sermons, and every day he would have a word of encouragement, a word from God, and just nice things to say in the mornings to kind of get you started on the right foot on your day. So that's how I came across him, and I love following him on Instagram and seeing him and his young family living life like Christians. I'm also familiar with Rev Chris through the YouTube channel called Korean Englishman. I'll leave their channel linked in the description, where he's done quite a lot of videos with his two friends Josh and Ollie, and has appeared in a couple of series on the Korean Englishman channel with his twin brother Charles, who is a major in the British Army. And the Korean Englishman channel is just about South Korean culture, food, language, and they travel over to South Korea and they make videos on their YouTube channel. So I'll leave some of their video series below that I really love with Rev Chris in it, and I'll also leave their second channel that they have called Jolly linked in the description too. Rev Chris appears more heavily in this channel because it's more British based, and Rev Chris appears talking and analysing and giving his opinions as a minister for the Church of England about certain songs by like Ariana Grande or by Justin Bieber, or K-pop songs, or all manner of things, and he's just lovely, so nice. So that's how I'm familiar with Rev Chris. So that's why I pre-ordered his book when it came out, and I got a signed edition. I love this book. I thought it was really well done because I'm kind of familiar with Rev Chris as a person. When I did read this, I had his voice in my head narrating it, and it felt like I was talking to like my own minister or a close friend. He talks to you on your level, and everything in this book is full of words of wisdom. Every chapter leads on from the next, and they're just really, really lovely. So I'm not going to read out all the different chapter headings, but you can pause the screen if you'd like to read everything he discusses. This is one of the few Christian books I've read written by a minister that was done when they were young and not like when they're like in their 60s or 70s or they're retired, and it's all just all these stories about their whole life and you can't relate to it at all. Rev Chris is, I think he's in his late 30s or something, and he's got 2 young children and a wife, and although he does have anecdotes about things he's done when he was younger, it's so much more relatable, and he's very modern. He's very caught up with how the world is now. So he talks about mental health, he talks about social media, he talks about the way society is now and how that is affecting people living happy, full lives. And I just think they're really well done. I never found him to come across as condescending or better than the reader. And everything about this book is easy to read, easy to understand, and it's just full of loving kindness. This is also a book that, if you aren't Christian or religious at all, I think it is a lovely read because it's not really, really heavy on the Christian message, because so much of the Christian message is just how to be a nice and kind and considerate person. And I think everyone can say that they would like to aspire to be like that, regardless of your religious beliefs. So I think this would still be a good book to read if you're looking for some words of wisdom. So yeah, overall, I just think this was a lovely book, and it's also a really small hardback size, which is really lovely. I'm not a fan of massive, big, clunky hardbacks. They're too much, but I like how petite this is and nice and easy to hold. So I would recommend this if you're a Christian and you're looking for more words of wisdom that are very modern and up to date with the world's current climate, because it talks about COVID-19 in here, and it talks about mental health, and it talks about how for you to be a better person, you have to look at yourself first, and you have to take care of yourself. It's all about your health and your happiness, and you look at that and fix that and take care of that first before you can outwardly be the best person you can be. And I just think this was a fantastic read. Absolutely loved it. Would totally recommend, whether you're a Christian or not. Yeah, so I think that's all I've got to say about this. Let me know if you've heard of Rev Chris before, or if you're interested in picking this up. I'd love to talk to you in the comments. So thank you for watching this review. As always, I have all my social medias linked in the description, and I have plenty of other videos on this channel if this one wasn't perhaps one for you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.